Let's just keep it real.
Oh man, I all that I needed the first part of that, and I didn't even go live. I didn't press go live.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna see which one of y'all will get the Mr. Studio Award today.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Spook always got them big trophies though, big trophies. Hey, Scooter be wiggling out of his trophies, but Spook stomped down electric car in a two in 1700s and all that. Big trophies. Hey, let me ask y'all this. Which government is more advanced, Mexico or the United States?
Oh shit. What do you mean advanced? What is advanced entitled of?
I mean, when it comes to information, let's go with that.
Information?
Information and also being progressive.
Well, that depends. It depends. Because Mexico is going to have more information about Mexico than America is going to have about Mexico, right?
Okay, cool. So that mean the United States.
And you definitely wouldn't think that Mexico had more information about America than America did itself, right?
Nah, not saying. I'm just saying which one have is when it comes to information about their self. Like, do you think that the United States got more information about the United States, or Mexico got more information? If you was to set them side by side, like, damn, Mexico, you really know your history, or damn, United States, you really know your history. Which one got? How about this? Which one got better documentation of their history, of their landmass history? Let's go. Let's phrase it that way.
I don't know. I would say America. I don't know. I would say America.
Okay, what do you think, Spook?
I ain't even hear the question.
Who do you think got more information about their country history, Mexico or the United States?
Who got more about what?
Who got better documentation of their nation's history, Mexico or the United States?
I said America.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So both y'all said the United States. Now, Mexico just got tell you how many indigenous groups they recognize. How many indigenous groups do the United States recognize?
The Americans can tell you how many groups they recognize. That's the whole point.
Okay, cool. How many groups do they recognize? I'm asking. Because I told you how many Mexico recognized.
Like 574 groups they recognize.
Oh, okay, cool. Now, can we identify those groups today?
Yeah.
Are you two part of any one of those groups that are recognized?
Oh yeah, I'm a part of a group that's recognized. Well, 60 Chris.
What about you, Spook?
About me, what? Yeah, you know you're kind of backing down these tracks, right? You ain't doing none of this conversation going nowhere fast. Recognize of what?
Do you want me to read it again?
They came and see what was wrong or the part.
I could read it. How many indigenous groups that Mexico recognized, and I'm asking, are you part of any of the groups that the United States recognize?
No, I don't care to be a part of any of those groups that they recognize. I don't care to be recognized by them or not. Right.
Okay, hold on. Y'all just was talking about how they got recognized in Mexico, but you don't care to be recognized in the United States?
No, the statement was that you like to say that, Slim. Stop flipping what was said, my nigga. Right. The statement was, I said you like to say that they was recognized, and all of a sudden it took this long for them to be recognized and all that bullshit. That's what I said you said, sir. So stop flipping it, my nigga.
No.
Nobody said what you said.
No, the only reason why I even mentioned anything about that is because you brought it up. You brought it up. Man, on everything. I never went did some history. Hey, do you know black folks just got recognized in Mexico? I never brung that up like that. Never. I wouldn't even make that argument.
Black folks just got recognized. You said
that. In Mexico.
In Mexico, the black folks just not recognized. Man, he always say that shit, bro. He always be like, so the Mexico just have to recognize these black folks for being indigenous, but they were always here. They get the fuck out of here. He always say this, bro. He always say it. I know that. I don't know what he's talking about. I use it as an example, and now he's trying to make it seem like somebody said that shit.
So he want no, hold on. He want to say I always say this, right? He want to say I always say this, but this is part of his argument. Like, yeah, they just
No, it wasn't. He stated the Olmecs.
Who brought the information? Who brought that information to the table?
Hold on.
Who brought that information to the table?
God damn. He stated the Olmecs, my nigga. The Olmecs.
And I didn't say nothing about the motherfuckers just getting recognized. You still brought that up in this conversation. And
yeah, and I said you said it though. When I said it, I was referencing what you say. Do you not understand that, sir?
Okay. You reference what I say about that situation.
That's what I was talking about.
Yes, I got you. You recognize what I say about the situation. So I never brought that to the table, though, cuz. I didn't bring Mexico recognizing them niggas to the table at all. I never brought that information to you. You brought that information to me.
You asked who would the people be?
You brought that information to me. So how you gonna bring some information to me and I critique your information?
I use your reference to prove to you, like, what he's saying is wrong. Why are they recognizing the people? Something that you like to say. That was the reason of me saying it, smart guy. You took it as if that's how I was talking about that. That's different.
Listen.
That's why I just sat here and listened to you. I got quiet to see what the fuck you were saying. I didn't say shit, and I was listening to you.
Scooter, the first time I ever heard about Mexico recognizing anything like that
came from
Spook. It came from Spook.
Lies. Lies.
Bullshit. It came from you.
Lies.
Oh, so you mean to tell me I went to go study Mexico?
Lies. Bro. I just said you lying.
Did I bring you the information?
You lying.
Did I bring you the information?
You brought me the information. You already knew the information. I don't know how you got the information, but you always use the information as an argument stand, though. If y'all was the people, y'all always been here. Why the fuck are y'all just now getting recognized, nigga? Y'all some sorry ass people. And all the same shit you say so much, you forget what you say. I keep telling you that. You babble so fucking much, you be forgetting what you say.
I did say that. I did not bring it to the table. I never denied me saying that. But I did not bring it to the table, cuz. Come on, stop the bullshit.
I said it because you were questioning Flip when he said the Olmec. So I said, well, Flip, you always say that the people of Wichita was recognized. So why are you questioning the Olmec shit if you know the original people has been recognized now? That's what I said it for.
All right.
You took it and ran with it, my nigga.
Okay.
You taking them out.
Okay. Well, you talking about this conversation. I'm talking about the whole conversation. I'm talking about the information of them being recognized when it first happened. Nigga, you brought it to the table. When it very first happened in the news. You brought it to the table. I didn't. It's like I brought that to the now as far as what Scoop was talking about, you trying to say that you talking about what I said in the past, but in this conversation I didn't. What I'm talking about is the indigenous people that they recognize today, right now today. What they recognize, it's on books, it's in the paperwork. Where is the paperwork here? Y'all get recognized.
It don't matter. It wasn't there because of that. It was there for the fact that they is the old nation. So it's only required us to you question what these people look like. And I tell them, look, you always say that the people in Mexico just got selected for Mexico is not recognized being indigenous people. So why is that not more effective to old nation? Black people, bro, from what you said. You sound slow.
I hear the argument you making. I do. You trying to
That was the
attack.
only reason it was there, bro. So you keep fishing for something else. Whatever you fishing for, that's what you saying and thinking. Outside of that, I told you what I said it for. Period.
All right, I understand why you said it. Now, why I said what I said, that don't have shit to do with now. Nigga, the fact that they recognize and Mexico recognize the indigenous, if you ain't recognized and the United States got more information about United States history, and if you ain't being recognized, you ain't indigenous, man. Fuck out of here.
We are recognized.
Yeah, where? Where? Where?
So
Show me some
you and your
indigenous.
thought,
Show
and what
me,
you think.
show me indigenous records where you're recognized.
Look, say it to what you, because your thoughts are what you think. Okay, Cherry.
Show me where y'all recognize. Charity.
The Cherry. Well, don't fall into that. I'm just saying. I know he's trying to bait you into some dumb shit. I know exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to tell you, oh, now you a Cherokee, and then he's gonna tell you some white Cherokee and say, so this is what you are.
No, bullshit, bullshit. So when we start talking about Cherokee, there's a treaty the United States done with the Cherokee, and they got Africans that's a part of that. And I can also show you information where the Freeman Cherokee actually went to court.
What's the African name? What's the African name?
Go read the 1866 treaty they did with the five civilized tribes.
What's the name?
They Africans. They Africans. Yeah, they call Freemen. The Freemen are Africans.
That ain't African. Give me an African name. And Freeman doesn't equate to African.
So hold on. I gotta give you.
Hey. If the African people came over here, why we don't have no African names over here?
Why we don't have African what?
Why we don't have African
names?
Yeah. If all the African Americans was from Africa, why we don't have African names?
So this is what you told me.
Why we not still in contact with our home tribe? Why they tell stories? Oh yeah, we from this tribe in Africa. Where is that at?
Okay.
Where's the families that say, oh, I know where I came from in Africa because they told us where we were from. Where they at?
Okay. A lot of
you don't have none of them. You don't have none of them because we not from there.
Damn, I gotta get my shit fixed. Okay, so a lot of that is lost in history. So when you ask, when you go
now it's lost in history. When it comes to us, it didn't happen, but when it comes to y'all, it's lost in history.
Okay, so let's do it this way. Hey, look, a child. Okay, a child get kidnapped, right? Your parents kidnap a child, raise that child. Is that child supposed to be able to tell you about that neighborhood that they was kidnapped out of?
Oh no! Well, how does it work for y'all, but it didn't work for us?
Listen, what I just asked you. A child was kidnapped.
And I heard what you said, and all I'm asking, so y'all cannot relate that to Africa, But it's cool when we don't when we disconnected.
All right.
Because we wasn't here.
I see you really didn't. No, you did not. You did not understand. There's no way you understood what I was saying.
I heard what you said is that y'all had a disconnection.
No. Hold on. Here we go.
We didn't even exist.
Let me paint the picture better. There's two 2-year-old children. One was kidnapped and raised with the other 2-year-old child in the house with his mom and daddy. That child grew up knowing that other 2-year-old as his brother. Now, the child that was kidnapped, is he supposed to be able to tell you about his parents and where he come from? Or is he gonna think he gonna follow the names and the customs of the people's house he was raised in? We was raised in your house. We know your customs. Why y'all don't know your shit in your house? Not why we don't know some shit in the house we wasn't raised in. What the fuck? You kidnapped on your own land and you don't know your culture and your history on your land? No. In order for you to be fair about it, you compare and contrast the children and people raised in Africa with the people that you say they indigenous to America and raise them knowing their culture and their own land. You raised in your land and don't know shit about your land. That's like you raised in your hood and don't know your homies from your hood. Fuck out of here. I know you don't know what I'm talking about. That's why you slow. You got the trophy, cuz. You got the trophy. Yeah, look. Hey, look. Fingerprints. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. I got CPS knocking at my door right now for abusing y'all. Child abuse.
Again, a motherfucker don't know where their family is. When we were disconnected, we was weak and we was fucked up. But now when you disconnected, it makes sense.
Hey, no, what's crazy is when you look right now. If I was raised in France, do you know what language I speak?
Here we go. Yes, I do.
If I was raised in China, you know what language I speak? Look, I'm raised in the United States of America, and so was all y'all. Y'all indigenous from every part of this motherfucker, but all y'all speak colonizer language, English.
So if you was raised in this country, you don't think you was speaking that country, or would you be speaking that indigenous language for me?
Man, I had to roll my window down because I got a vent that's fucked up and blowing heat in my car. I'm gonna change it. I would have changed this week if I was going out of town, but so yeah. And every time I stop, I can hear y'all. But I want to put my headset on, but then I won't be able to record y'all. I'm gonna put the link out there just in case. But I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we in America. You don't even know American language. Hey, not only that, we talking about every single one. There's not one indigenous recognized group that's Negro.
Yes, it's very much so.
Hold on. Let me find y'all. There y'all go. Bam. In there. But no, it ain't. I asked y'all about it. Hey, look. How about we study the Negro indigenous group that's recognized? And let's go study them. We can end all this right now. We don't have to do all the extras. All we gotta go do It's gonna look at the recognized indigenous groups and go from there. That's it. Hey, and I bullshit you not. Out of all you said 500, man, it better be at least 20 out of 500 that's Negro. Cause if it's not, I'ma tear y'all up. And don't try to bow down in like studio. Oh, I don't gotta be recognized. Oh fuck. If you
We don't have to be recognized. That's what we keep telling you, bro. You the one looking for recognition, bro. That's because you trying to find out who you are.
all
We
right,
already
cool.
know who you are.
All right, cool. Since y'all don't gotta be recognized as indigenous, stop worrying about being called African American.
We not even going after you. We not worried about that.
So you said so. So you said that the only reason why motherfuckers are speaking English because of what?
Cause colonization, colonialism.
When was the first? You said because of white people, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what is the use of the English dictionary?
The use of an English dictionary.
Yeah, what would be the use of a dictionary?
Well, all words in a dictionary is to define a word, and all the words in a
I said what would be the use
to define words, and all words in the dictionary aren't from English. So they got loan words in the dictionary. Go ahead.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
I know that's what I told you.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So you got a dictionary that's supposed to be a breakdown of the language that you speak. Right?
No, not just the language you speak of words and loan words.
Well, it's called an English dictionary.
But it got no, it's called a dictionary, and that's the English dictionary. But they got words in there that's Latin. They got words in there that's Algonquian. Alabama itself is an Algonquian word, right?
So good.
They got words in there that's African from African languages.
They on English, bro.
Hold up. He just recognized Algonquian, but he gonna say it ain't a people, with a people at.
I never said Algonquian wasn't a people. Lying ass. I never said that. I'm saying that you are not Algonquian. You might be mixed with Algonquian, but you're not recognized as Algonquian. And Algonquian aren't Negro.
So I'm mixed with Algonquian, but I'm not recognized as Algonquian. So what am I recognizing?
As a Negro. And Negroes are those of African descent. No, that is the base of your DNA. That's the majority of your DNA. That's the foundation of your DNA. Everything else other than that would be admixture. Guarantee you got 50% of African blood in you. Guarantee it.
So you're telling me that
50% plus.
Oh yeah, I was saying because you got the dictionary, right? The dictionary. Words that right? Like get words, right? Right.
283.
Right, Flip?
No, I didn't hear you, bro. I had to roll the window up because you're talking low.
I said, so you saying that the dictionary is defined to define words, right?
Yes.
So how long has English been in America?
It's the arrival of Europeans.
And what would that be?
After the 1500s.
Do you have proof of them coming here in the 1500s?
Yep, the same proof y'all be reading when y'all talking about Christopher Columbus came here in his journals. Same one that you read.
Well, in his journal and all that information don't say he was white boy. But again, do you have proof of people coming here after the 1500s that you say that's
Proof, yes, the United States of America and its government is proof.
There was no United States of America. There was no United States of America after the 1500s.
No.
Is there any proof that you have, right, or anything that would prove that they were here?
What I'm telling you, the proof I have is this government in the United States of America, period, is the proof.
You say your proof is after 1776. And the only proof that you got is after 1776, right?
No.
That would be the only proof you have to have. That's when your proof has to start.
The fact that this government was here and established itself before.
No. I'm trying to get an understanding. No. According to proof-wise, you can only go back as far as 1776, right?
No. Jamestown, when they say Jamestown, the first settlement.
Okay, so again, as far as the proof goes, right, what you talk about the U.S. and all this stuff, that's after 1776, correct?
Jamestown was before 1776, so no, motherfucker, no. God damn, nigga.
Where's the proof?
White people, nigga. White people.
Hold on, can you text?
What
Can
the
you text
fuck?
me the proof like you did? Like, can you send the link for that proof that you said you got?
I don't know why this motherfucker don't understand that the country itself is proof.
Now, the country itself, according to the paperwork, we want to.
You know what? How about this? How about you show me how it's done? Show me how it's done.
You said you had proof, and you said the U.S. That was your proof, the U.S.
No. Stop saying what I said. No, you asked me. You asked me, and I said yes. The government.
Yes.
The government itself.
Right?
The government itself is proof.
United States government. So again, that, according to their paperwork, that would be 1776 then, right?
No. That's false.
Oh my God. So what was established in 1776?
The United States was established, became independent.
Oh.
The United States became the United States. Let me explain. God damn. The United States became independent in 1776. Yeah.
And that's what's hold on. Ain't that the system that you operating under now right now today? Okay. So yeah. So I was right on. You just want to shitty me, huh? You just want to act like, okay. So you basically, your information doesn't start into 1776.
That is false. Because I didn't say
Okay,
people.
so where's the proof?
God damn,
no
this
United States
nigga.
in
I will explain it if you just shut the fuck up. God damn.
No, you can't. There's no way you can explain that.
So the United States become.
You want to explain it again?
So the United States becoming independent in 1776. Before that, they was under the British. The British is the ones that
the United States though.
God damn! Shut the fuck up.
The Zorzot, nigga, the Anchornaut. I don't give a fuck what you call it. You said your answer was nigga the United States. That's what you said. That's what you said. Stop trying to mix other shit and say other shit. That's what the fuck you said, nigga. So you making no sense because that shit didn't start in 1776.
Okay.
You got records according to the United States government of white people being here after the 1500s.
Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and give it to you then. The Americas is my proof. The Americas. Yeah.
don't accept that. I'm asking you something that you already said. So.
No, fuck what you talking
You're
about,
not an
cuz.
Indian, so you can't be an Indian giver. Look, you're not an Indian. You an
Hey,
African.
hey,
You are
so,
an African.
hey, watch this.
Yeah,
And you asked me
you
about
can't be
proof.
an Indian giver, so stand on it.
Damn, this nigga right here. So you asked about proof. The first time America ever was written on paper, white folks did it. 1507. You can't find America nowhere before 1507. Nowhere. Now,
Okay, well, that's fine. You said the United States government.
in the United States government, the reason why the United States government, because in order for them to establish it and become independent, they was dependent of the British Empire. God damn.
Okay, so when was the first American English dictionary? Because they came over here, they colonized us. They wanted to start learning. They know what these words mean, right? So, well, when was the first dictionary? Was it in the 1700s? They started passing out the dictionary right when they got here. You lied, man. You can't talk now. You lied.
I'm letting him get all that diarrhea out of his mouth. You know what I mean?
No, that was the question.
No, fuck that. Get the diarrhea out your mouth, and when you're ready to shut up, I'll talk. Keep diarrhea. Get the diarrhea out your mouth.
You don't want to ask that question. Okay, you don't know. You don't want to get caught up in that. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Yeah, you can prove that the way that people speak English is American because of white. You can't prove that. That's he thinks. Yeah, you always do that. That's what it is, man. There's the thought now. That's what it is, man. Hey. If your fault was the vote, you be thinking right now.
Okay, show me some literature of America anywhere written on anything. America. I don't give me no shit close to America. Give me America. Show me.
But that's what we saying, bro. How do we have educated talk if you keep going back to what we already talking about?
All right. Now watch this. North America, which is the United States, 1535. You cannot find nothing about this land being North America before 1535. Yeah, no, that ain't what you saying. You don't even know what you saying. Man, cuz I be smashing y'all, cuz. That's why y'all like to tap dance and
you got quiet because you couldn't answer.
I got quiet because your ass keep diarrhea at the mouth.
You couldn't answer the question. You the only one that got
whatever. Hey, at the end of the day, y'all claim to be indigenous, but claim y'all forgot who y'all are in your own house. How the trees don't remind you indigenous. The ground, the land, you look at the dirt. Y'all got no fucking dandelion festival. Y'all ain't got no fucking copper rock festival. Like y'all should have festivals that y'all do naturally, cause this is what y'all do. But y'all don't got that shit. You know why? Cause y'all ain't indigenous.
Know how to answer questions, you understand?
So Queen Khalifa, Queen Khalifa was listed in 1510.
Hey, she was the queen of what?
Yeah. She was the queen of California.
Is California a nation, a tribe, or what?
No, it was an empire. Yeah, it was nation and it was an empire.
So now that we know it's an empire, in 1510, there should be documentation on them and artifacts. Can you show anything?
Yeah, yeah, all kinds of shit. So,
Oh, I guess all kind of shit is your proof. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll settle for it. All kind of shit. Gotcha. See, I slapped Spook up. You got any proof? United States. As soon as I hit code the United States, he couldn't deny that because he can't call it his. There have never been a government on American soil that Spook people can call theirs. Not one. Or Scoop people. Not one. Y'all not connected to no governments here. But the United States of America.
we not connected. We not connected to a system of government that your government recognizes. And you would only recognize it if your government recognizes it. That's the whole point. Bro, we keep trying to make it to. That's the whole point we keep trying to make it to, bro. It was the government and the people here already started lying. And since your government don't recognize it, you won't recognize it. And then you go, I'm not indoctrinated. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are the system. You are the system, brother. You went to the going there with that, Baba. Yeah, you went to the JP Morgan institutional learning. So you only believe with the JP Morgan institutional learning.
Now, you know what's crazy? Because I have a penis, right? And with my penis, I can make a baby. My baby grew up in a certain area. The fact that y'all penises wasn't making babies just let me know that y'all ain't dominate no area. Fuck what JP Morgan said. Where your babies at? Like, you know what I mean? Man, I go to Nigeria, and Nigeria is thick as fuck. They thick as a motherfucker. The houses thick as a motherfucker.
Hey, answer me this. If they took millions of people from Africa, why is there still so many people there?
You know why? Because they having babies. That's what y'all wasn't doing.
Yeah, how you having all these babies and you can't even eat? How many babies you gonna have if you can't eat? That don't make sense, bro. We took all of these people from Africa, yet it's all still all these people in Africa. Come on, man. You don't make no sense.
Hey, look. Do you know if you take 5 million people from China, do you know how many people still be in China?
Not 5 million.
More than 5 million. So you got a billion people.
Yeah, but it's not 5 million.
If you take,
you got the answer wrong. You got the answer wrong. You thought I gave you a number of answers. And I didn't. I told you to be not 5 million. Like if you took 5 million and then you just have 5 million left. But no, you only got to think, you wrong. You got to be right.
I was going to say you wrong, and I'm the last time I said you wrong. The fact that they over there fucking, there's more houses on the map. There's more 6-0s than indigenous niggas. Get the fuck out of here, cuz. They got more motherfuckers repping 6-0s than repping indigenous. And the fact that people know about 60s, the fact that people know where 60s at, they could drive to the 60s. Niggas can't drive to no indigenous shit. Nigga, y'all ain't on the map, nigga. Even you don't claim, you claim to be a 6-0. You don't give a fuck about any shit like that. Stop, cuz. Stop. Don't make it seem like you. Man, you bullshit.
You already here.
You bullshitting. You bullshitting. Nobody know about no fucking indigenous. Look, y'all not recognized by the. And look, the fact that y'all gotta tell me, no, you indigenous too, nigga. I don't recognize y'all. Like, you feel me?
Hey, look.
The United States government don't recognize y'all. Nobody recognize you, motherfuckers.
Answer me this. Do you think? Look, you know how many people that don't recognize you when you walk in public? Wait a minute. Answer me this, bro. Do you think that it's the same amount of regular people that it is the same amount of the number of geniuses? You think it's the number is the same, or would it be fewer geniuses than it is regular people? Which one do you think? So now we supposed to be we supposed to be fucked up because we're geniuses and we're on the smaller number? No. I'm not mad that I have more knowledge than the next person. Because I know where I'm from and somebody never even thought about it. People don't even question what I think about it. And now I'm supposed to be like ruffled in the head because they don't. They never thought about where they from. They never put two and two together. So I think that we all need to think that they don't do it. You know, you're not being smart. You're smart together. How about that? Yeah? When you hear the African talk, don't they just sound stupid? You do dog, but they sound dumb, bro. Right?
No.
When they be talking there, hell yeah. They be like, you go down there and eat, I won't have any. They sound dumb as fuck. So just your IQ level, bro, makes you not African American, bro. You can't be from Africa and be that smart.
Hey, the fact that y'all think you're indigenous, but y'all can't tell me nothing about indigenous history. Let me know that indigenous people IQ low as fuck. That you let the people there. And look, let me tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna use spook argument that y'all wasn't enslaved. Y'all taught them everything. They didn't know nothing when they got here. The Europeans didn't know nothing. Y'all had to teach them, but somehow they got smarter than you and took your shit. Get the fuck out of here.
But earlier today, Spook, before he got on the phone, he was talking about all about bleaching out the black people. He was talking about all of that, and now he don't understand nothing. Huh? Earlier today, we was talking about how the black people was the indigenous people of Greece and England and Rome, and then they had babies by white people, and then the white people that became the heirs from the black people who was royalty. They heirs sided with their mama's side of the family and not with their daddy's side. So that's where the racism started to come in. Like, oh, our lighter cousins. We gonna start fucking with our lighter people and that's how the victim of the racism started. Yeah, that's how they got to lead the game in the first game. The play about that shit was black. You understand? Yeah. But then you go, well, how the thing say, we do this, we do that. Yeah, he always knows the answer. And then he try to flip it. But he wants you to do is not know the answer, so you can say the wrong thing, and then he can try to carry you. You know what I'm saying? But he knows the right answer. Am I right?
You wrong.
No, you wrong. You wrong. He wouldn't be trying to flip everything you say if he was wrong. In order for him to make his fucking point, he always got to flip what you're saying say something else that he didn't say or lie about something else in order to make his point. He can never make his point based off what you actually say. Right. Right. So yeah, you most definitely right, girl.
I can never make my point off of what you actually say. Show me America before 1507. Show it to me. I guarantee you can't get past the Germans, the map makers. I guarantee you can't. Yeah, German. And watch this.
Okay.
Watch this.
I want you to go to that map that you're talking about right here. Go to that map.
Hey,
Go to that map.
I'm gonna show you this.
Hey, no. Just go to that map.
No, you go to it. You go to it. Look. No, you go to it. Join the live. Join the live. Join the live. Screen share, and you go to it. You can show the world.
I'm gonna fuck you up real quick, just a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. Make sure you go. I put the link. I put the link in our group chat in our text message.
If you go to any of them old world maps, when they show you the map with the Americans in it, it's gonna have black indigenous people on the fucking map, bro. Yeah. See how that works? Yeah. Let's see how that works. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking you up right there. So when you look at a map, and the map is 1495, before the 1500s, before they even came over here, how did they have America on the map before they even came over here and already knew that they was black people over here? Yeah. Now, and the whole thing we keep telling you about the tribe shit is, we don't even give a fuck of which tribe we from. We tell you we from the people that were here. Just like you can't tell me what tribe you from. You just telling me we from the people that's there. But when we do it, oh no, y'all pay me. What?
I just want to let y'all know I'm talking to the slow bro. Yeah, that's the slow bro. That's what I'm talking to.
Hey, am I right, too? He African, but he don't know what tribe he's from. But we can't be indigenous because we don't know what tribe we from. And how does that work? How the fuck does that work? He can be what we can't be.
Hold on. Go ahead. I'll wait for you, grab your stuff. I'll wait for you. Oh. Damn.
Yeah, I gotta come get my shit in the morning.
Right.
Hey, your GPA got your phone? Yes, sir. Where we going?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I'm just I'm
You stopped running on the gas station.
It's hot as a motherfucker. My shit fucked up.
But we can't be all Americans and talk about this. That's when he put his own stipulation.
Hey, I'm talking to the slow bros. You know.
He want to put us in a box. We keep telling you that we the people from here.
Yeah, we said it right.
We want us to be the people from in the box. Like that. So y'all do.
Hey. So look. Check this though. So I told them, they talking about they from America, they been here, right? Okay, cool. Y'all from America, y'all been here. Tell me something. Well, I can't tell you nothing. One of them say, the white folks made us lose our information because they was beating us. The other one say the white folks didn't beat us and none of that. I don't know what he said, all kind of wild shit. But so, man, like they enslaved. He believed they enslaved the white folks. They was the real slaves. They came here. White people came here in the late 1800s. He said white people got here in the late 1800s, bro.
No.
Yeah, that's what he believed. And then, but somehow they got Donald Trump, and they got here in the late 1800s, and they got a Donald Trump. What the fuck? They got Congress.
I know that call that need people to vouch for him. Hey, can't stand on shit by itself. Never let him narrate you into a story.
Oh, okay. Get the context.
Yeah, get the context from them.
Let me get
Watch
the
this.
context.
Watch this. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
The context was none of that he just was saying was topic of the conversation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, none of it.
The context
Watch,
is
he
he
end up
just
doubling
starts
back.
babbling. He just babble. Whatever that he can think of in his mind, he just want to say it so he can tell you to give you try to paint an image of what what's being said or whatever, how these people think. But that's not even the topic of the conversation.
What was black people enslaved in America, Spook?
Because
Was black people enslaved in America? Yes or no? Notice how you won't answer it? That's what I'm saying. He gonna sit here and he lying and all that shit.
The conversation.
Now he didn't want to answer that.
Was that the topic? Was that the topic of the conversation?
What was the topic of the conversation? What y'all talking about?
Them
It wasn't
indigenous
that.
15.
It wasn't that,
I said 1507 was the first time the word America showed up on paper, and he can't find it before that.
No, that wasn't either. No,
Fuck all
that was
that.
a statement he said.
Fuck
That
all
wasn't
that.
the topic of the conversation.
It don't matter.
He just said like 3 minutes
And he
ago.
gonna ask me, what's my
Yeah,
proof?
I'll show you how
What's
fast
my
he'll lie
proof?
to you, so you gotta watch him.
He
He'll
gonna ask
call
me,
you a
what's my
liar.
proof of white
You gotta
people
watch
coming over here and bringing English? Oh, he believe English is from America too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he believe he taught white people English.
Oh my God.
Say you don't believe he taught white people English.
I never said I
Then
thought nobody know white
he'll be
people.
like, nine. Get the fuck out of here, cuz. That's how they sound. Nine.
Saying nine in German means no, but what that got to do with your statement saying that I said I taught white people how to speak English?
Where did English come from, Spook?
Again, saying nine means no in German, but what the statement that you made about me saying that I taught white people how to speak English? All these white people.
Cause I just said you said white people didn't talk like that. They say nine. Nigga, you always say that. Cuz where do English come from, Spook? Let's stay on topic there. Where do English come from? They got some metal right here. I can pick all that up.
Somebody who can't
and
even
go.
look. I can't speak to nobody who can't even stand on what they say.
Well, what do you mean I ain't what did I say then that I ain't standing on, cuz?
Everything. You just called. You just added somebody in the
He ain't answer. So English is a dramatic language.
Yeah, I was trying to pull you in. On that. You should have just said. I already know that, bro. I already know how they. I was just trying to see,
Yeah, like so.
you know.
Yeah, the Germanic languages. So English is a Germanic language. English comes from the Germanic languages.
So it's a dramatic language under a Romance language.
Let's see. Ancient Celtic languages.
No, you should ask GPT that specific question. Or is a Germanic language under Romance language? Ask that.
How the fuck do we gotta ask ChatGPT that?
He probably like rolled up on the turn trying to get away. They say more than 2,000 years. More than 2,000 years ago, Celtic-speaking people lived across large areas of Europe, including Ireland, United Kingdom, France, parts of Spain, parts of Germany, parts of Turkey. The Celtic language is still spoken today. Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Britain, France, Cornwall, England, and Isle of Man. They said the Celtic language influenced English. Yes, before the Anglo-Roman Celtic language was spoken through Britain, surprisingly, they had less influence on English than many people expect. But some places come from Celtic language, including London, Avon, Thames, and Kent.
So, but he want to know is Germanic under is Germanic and Latin languages, are they the same?
If you understand their history, all the fucking countries, that's all considered Romance. The Roman shit, right?
The Celtics.
That's the way they describe it in America,
there's a lot of civilizations that actually existed before the Romans.
I didn't ask you how to say that, but it's still supposed to be Roman under the Roman. Everything's supposed to be Roman under the Roman shit, right?
Okay. I'm just
the Roman.
Okay. So again, where I was going with, I was letting you cook. That's why I was letting you cook. But your cheerleader just keep talking. God just can't shut up. He can't learn for shit. You can't learn nothing when you always want to talk. You know how that works?
I can rewind this motherfucker, let you hear it.
Go ahead, teach. I'm about to shut up. Teach.
God damn.
He don't need to read nothing else, cuz. Your turn. Your turn.
So the reason why I was getting to that, right, under the Romance and all that stuff, I was going to read that. It says federal Romance, now, Romance, right? So it says, a fabulous relation to a story of adventure, incidents, designs of entertainment, and readers a tale of extraordinary adventures, fictitious, and often extravagant, usually a tale of love or war. And it again, usually a tale of love or war. Subjects interesting sensibilities of the heart, or the passion of wonder. Right?
Know what he reading, right? He reading the definition of romance. Fucking.
Hold on. Just listen. I'm bringing what y'all like to listen, what y'all think is true, right? But just listen. Passion of wonder and curiosity. Romance differs from the novel, as it is threatened to the great actions of extraordinary adventures that is according to Welsh signification, involves a soar beyond the limits of fact and real life, and often a probability. The first Romance were a monstrous symbolic history in which fiction were blended without probability. In compensation, Romance adventures and extravagant ideas of chivalry. So yeah. It's Roman hit. Roman man, and you can keep them you drop off English lady and respect it.
Our man right here.
Y'all need to understand what the fuck y'all really trying to say. Story. Right? Story. And I'm gonna say this again. In any story, you can be motherfucking Clark Kent Superman. You can be Batman. You can do all this extravagant shit. You can grab the attention in a love way, in a war way. You can use it in all kind of ways, sir. So this y'all reading this dumb shit that got it's bullshit. You got it, my nigga. So cheerleader just can't shut up.
I heard the definition of Rome, but My question is, we was talking about the English language, the original of it, like, but I use Roman and Romance. Like, I don't know where y'all was at. Like, this was probably before I got in when y'all were talking about Roman and Romance. And I know we were talking about the English language.
You read that French. French is a Romance language. You read that French. They played what you said a significant amount of change in the English language, right? That's what you said, right?
Let me go back and make sure.
Well, that's what you read, I should say. That's what you read. I'm not gonna say that's what you said. But
I can explain to you just about what they said and what you read. A group of, but not just French though. German, Dutch, Frisian, Latin, Norse, and French played a significant. So it wasn't just French that played. You know what I mean? The French played a big role. All right, so look. So you got a group of people.
That was the French, right?
I didn't say that. No, that's false. You hearing shit wrong. So I'm explaining to you about the French part. I'm going to explain about the French part. Double S. Hey, look. I'm going to explain it. And you read it again. And watch. No, fuck that. Hey, hold on. Hey, stop, bro. This turn come down. So look. Hey, I'm going to tell you this. Now, notice how he understood what you read. Now, I'm going to tell you what I heard of what you read. And I guarantee you will find out that his understanding is shot to fucking shit. So look, so pretty much a group of warriors, when they came in with people because they moved into the area. The way they spoke and the way they spoke kind of merged. Go ahead, watch. He about to read it now. It says, so while English developed in England, it is fundamentally a West Germanic language, closely related to German, Dutch, the Frisian, with major influences from Latin, Norse, and from the French, and many other languages.
Okay, I know I heard it right.
Now what happened? How did they get the influence from French? Hold on, let him finish.
No, I don't need to hold on, because I know I heard you didn't hear. You was too busy shaking your fucking mouth,
Go ahead, finish what you say, let him finish reading.
God damn. So Latin itself will also be considered a Romance language, right?
No. The Romance languages are derived from Latin. The ones that came from Latin is considered Romance languages.
Oh my God.
The children of Latin is the Romance languages.
Hold on. So how do they get them without having Latin?
It's just like goon isn't considered a goonie. Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead. And I just typed in.
No, it wasn't a zebra. It came from an elephant.
It say, hold on. I say, is Latin considered a Romance language? From what chat says, not exactly. It says Latin is the ancestor of the Romance languages. Thank you, stupid motherfucker. It say rather than being considered one of them, it's an ancestor. It say the Romance languages developed from vulgar Latin. Yes, the everyday Latin spoken by ordinary people in the Roman Empire. As the empire spread and then fermented. No, Paul, let him read.
You said that it was Latin was the Roman language was vulgar Latin. Can you repeat that part again?
Yeah, say the Romance languages developed from vulgar Latin, which is the everyday Latin spoken by the people.
So Swift, I thought you said that only the Queen and all these other people spoke classical Latin and all this stuff, and then the lower people spoke vulgar Latin. Yes.
Classical, so it's they spoke
about
ordinary people. Ordinary people, fool. So let me explain that Latin to you. Hold on. Let me bring Cuz here. So look. So Latin broke down. There was Latin. Latin broke down to classical and vulgar. the reason why classical Latin is a dead language is because the rich spoke it in a palatalitarian, which is the everyday people, the commoners. They called it vulgar. That's why. Goddamn, cuz you talking about I can't shut up, nigga. When you talk, cuz I'll be quiet, and let you land your plane. So, cuz, unreal. So after the autocracy, I'm talking to him. I'm bringing him up. Man, let me turn you down, cuz. So anyway, after the rich fell, and as it starts to fail, the common people, a language of Latin is would thrive. So when we start talking about vulgar, when you talking vulgarly. And I hope this thing's still recording. Oh yeah, we hear you now. Yeah,
vulgar got two different meanings depending on the context you want to use it in. They say vulgar usually means cruel, offensive, rude, lacking good taste, or vulgar Latin does not mean dirty or offensive Latin. The word comes from the Latin vulgares, meaning common folk, or the ordinary people. The common folk. So vulgar Latin was everyday spoken Latin of soldiers, merchants, farmers, ordinary Romans, different from classical Latin, which was.
But they use it in a derogatory way, yet they try to convince you with the second definition that it's not derogatory.
Hey, so now let me show you.
I don't think that's how that meant though.
No, because his understanding fucked up. I'm gonna tell you this too. He say
well, if you call one language for the upper class, and then the vulgar language for a lower class of you, right? That in itself, you put yourself on a different scale. One feels that they're better than the other. That's all fine.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you this.
You don't need a scientist. You don't need to sit in front of a class. You don't need no DNA analysis to understand that.
But that's like the same thing. Like I see that like in the Bible, biblical time when they be like, don't curse. When they were saying curse back then, that meant like saying hell, go to hell, like, and then we take it like bitch and fuck me. It's all about the context.
There's like wishing harm on people.
You know what I mean? Wishing harm. That's what.
No, I understand. Yeah, I understand that different times you use different words. Like I understand that these motherfuckers talking about John Church. I understand that in different times you're gonna use different words to describe everything. Yeah, we understand all that. But in simplicity, vulgar means to be what again? What was the first one that you said?
The first definition of vulgar it say in everyday English, vulgar means crude, offensive, rude, or lacking good taste. That's in everyday
English.
In English. Now watch this. What do it mean in Latin?
That's what we're talking about. English.
Can you read what it mean? What they say in Latin? No, you say common everyday people in where spoken?
And everyday speak the soldiers, merchants, farmers, and ordinary Romans.
But he believed Latin came from Mexico in South America.
So again, ordinary will be people that are below me, and then you got the higher class. The higher class don't look at ordinary people as the same. So I don't care how you try to flip it with the word.
You right.
Now, my understanding is different. Like I first said, maybe my understanding is different.
I know you right. So what about English? Now where does English come from?
It's the same thing, but they use multiple words for saying the same thing.
Okay, you right. You right. Can we get back to English though? Can we get back to English?
Well, my understanding is fuck. If you listen to this nigga split, you will never understand shit, and you better speak.
So it says a modern comparison would be
he gonna say some dumb shit every time.
Classical Latin is
Everything.
the formal written English in like legal
Better
documents.
think for your
Vocabulary
fucking
would
self,
be
nigga.
everyday conversation in English. Like how we talk.
Right.
It's how we switch our bits when you go corporate and switch your tone up.
Right.
That type of way.
So you feel somebody that, hi, how you doing today? No, it's lovely. You feel like these people are better than you?
No,
That
no,
ain't
that
nothing to do with-
ain't got nothing to do with that.
But
It's just
that will be the form. Hold on. Because what we talking like right now is gutter, right? It will be the
this
form of what
this
they
would
talking
be
about.
this would be vulgar Latin, how we speak to each other.
What we talk, the language that we speaking right now, as far as how we talking right now, will be the vulgar.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I said. This would be considered
And so
vulgar.
when I spoke to you, when I speak to you like this, like, hey, sir, how you doing? This will be the upper talking, right?
Yeah, like just
And we know in this stick, and we know with this stigmatization that's alive today, we know that these motherfuckers look at motherfuckers that talk this way as like, oh, they ain't got shit, they ain't smart, and look how they talk. They can't say this proper, they don't say it like this. So you can't sit here and say, when you read this fucking definition, man, don't say the same thing. You niggas just do.
no. So
You niggas need to wake up and smell
hey.
indica.
I understand what you're saying, because of course the white people or people that talk proper or whatever, they look down on people that don't use correct proper grammar. But that don't make them, they might feel like they better, but that don't make them better because they feel like they better.
I understand that they trying to get you a more vulgar meaning. When you do this vulgar, what vulgar the term means, and then they okay, but no, what vulgar Latin, it just means ordinary people. But it means the same fucking thing.
Oh, of course, like back in of course back in, like you said, back in the day, the royalty go feel like they're better than the common people, so their language will be different. And it, yeah, like you say, it's the same thing now. The government, the people, politics.
So what I'm saying is
That's saying like
that's manipulation is what I'm pointing out is, do you see the manipulation? Because if you're not paying attention to that, you
I see that shit.
ordinary people.
No, I see that shit in everything, in the commercials, the way that they use
Okay, well,
different black people.
I rock with you.
Like,
I can have a conversation with you. Flip, cut on this shit.
all right, now look, now that we know that, now that we know that, where do English come from? Let's get back to English, cuz. Prove that it's from this land. God damn, that's how we started this shit off.
Look. American English is from America. Say it again. American English is from America. It ain't nothing. They just created a dictionary in the 1806 to get people to believe that this shit came from somewhere else, because the first dictionary was in 1806 of American English Dictionary. Are you aware of that? That's the first dictionary. You dive into 1828.
But throughout time, all they did was just even right now, we can create a word. My bad, but I was saying, like, we can create a word that can get put in the dictionary. Like, I baby put bling bling in the American dictionary. You know, you can create a word, and if enough people use that word, they gonna put it in the dictionary because a lot of people use it.
But you know why? You know why that happens and they put it in the dictionary?
No.
Because it's called a living language. Living language don't stay the same.
No.
Living language changes.
We don't
That's why.
We never keep that all the time. That's not what he's talking about.
God damn, I'm talking to Cuz. See how Cuz cut me on? That's why I cut Cuz off. My ex, Cuz. He cut me, I'm gonna turn you down. The reason why, no, that's called a living language. Now, this is what we talking about, but even when it comes to Latin, classical Latin is considered a dead language.
Yeah.
That means they're no longer using it like that. In a living language developed, a dead language is no longer developed. They stay exactly how they work. Now, when we get back to English, English is a living language. It's why they have old English, Middle English, and Modern English. Because it changed and developed over time.
Yeah.
But it changed.
But old English is dead. Because don't nobody use old English no more, right? Like,
Old English is the father of modern English.
Yeah.
It's the grandfather.
So they did, just like you
so,
say
but-
over time.
Not necessarily saying it died. It just developed.
Yeah.
So, but with that, the development did not happen here in the United States of America. It happened over there on that side of the world. So I'm trying to get him to show me, and they gonna say, I believe what white people say. Well, show me how it developed here. And I guarantee he can't give you no business.
Let that man finish what he was saying. You just said all that for nothing. Let that man finish what he was saying.
I was just was I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. What I was saying.
Talking about how new word to be put in a dictionary.
Oh
strategy, bro.
I was saying
Shut the fuck up, let him talk.
no, I was just saying like when you said the word, I was just saying that you add words to the like you can come up, we can make up a word and we can get a lot of motherfuckers to use it. They gonna put that word in the dictionary because a lot of people use it, because you know what I mean. So, but
okay, so that strengthens my argument. Because that's exactly what I'm saying. Just because you take a word and just say, I'm going to call it Picasso language. And I'm going to put these books out in the dictionary and we're going to call it Picasso language. And everybody, that's Picasso language. But he's like, yeah, that's Picasso.
No, he said, yeah, he's going south. Yeah, we're going south, right? Okay, we good. I got it.
Oh, you get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. So he said it strengthened his argument, but we don't even know his argument. He said English come from here, but he can't show you the development. He cannot show you,
bro. When somebody comes to you, never want to talk.
He cannot show you the development of English here in America. He can look.
Talk to everybody.
They speak English in parts of Canada and the United States. They don't speak it nowhere else in the Americas as a main language like they do here in the U.S. Why?
You got it off your head. So now, believe English is the national language of belief.
Okay, cool. Beliefs. So you know how much landmass is the rest of it compared to a little bit of landmass that's.
It don't matter. You said it wasn't. No, it don't matter. Because you said that only.
Okay, cool. You showed me beliefs. I was wrong. It was another little bitty ass island. So English is
wrong. Ain't that how you do all the time?
Hey.
Once when a little person go outside the line.
No, you're damn right. Know what the fuck you're talking about. Look, now watch this. Watch this. So if English, watch this. If English, you did it. You great, awesome. I got you. So watch this. If English developed here,
He's gonna be cutting you off and all that now.
Okay. Go ahead, y'all got it. I'm gonna wait till y'all done. Go ahead. Okay, so if I couldn't wait till I start talking to talk.
Yeah.
So look, if English started in the United States, you would have to show me how your people spread your language to the rest of the world. Now, if you count the rest of the world outside of the United States of America, there's more English speakers in the rest of the world than the United States of America.
Okay, so tell me where the Southern draw come from, though. Cricket.
It's a fucking retard.
The Southern draw, like how some people talk. The Southern draw.
No. Where the part of the world does the Southern draw come from? No.
I know this.
You don't never want to talk now.
That America
don't have. We answered his question, but he never can answer all. Shut the fuck up.
You did not answer my question. You didn't. Hey, look. Hey, let me show you what he's talking about. I'm gonna show you what he's talking about.
Right? You made a statement about how smart you was, right? So again, where does the Southern draw come from?
Hey, this motherfucker be hey man, yo, thong.
Where does the Southern draw come from, sir? Go. You know more about the English language. Go.
The oldest language was indigenous? Okay.
Talking about the native people long before.
Where does the Southern draw come from, since you know so much about the English language, sir?
That was never original language.
Cricket.
Watch this. So look, I'm gonna show you what he got. I'm not talking to you. I'm gonna show you what he asked and where he got it from. Now watch. I'm gonna play this for you. And if he, I let him.
It doesn't matter. If you know so much about it, it don't matter where I got the accent, the accent you, right? Where does the Southern draw accent come from? No. Teach me. All you want to know, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to tell you what he's saying. I'm going to bring up pictures. No, nigga, when we want to hear your ass, you don't want to talk.
The Southern draw originated with British speakers.
Okay, so is there people in British that got a Southern accent today? Can you pull up a video?
The Southern drawl originated with British speakers. It was the
Okay,
third.
I heard you.
It was,
Can you
hold
pull up
on.
a video today of
The
British
Southern,
speaking Southerners?
the Southern drawl originated with the third and fourth generation of British speakers. Is that right or wrong?
Okay, so can you pull up a video of British people in British with a Southern accent?
Hey, so I got a question though. So you know that's a different
No,
country.
hold on. Hold your question.
All right,
Please hold your question and don't forget it, please.
all right, got you.
So let me tell you what he asking. He asking is people
Yeah,
in
they
Britain.
heard what I asked. Can you pull up a video of a person in Britain that's speaking a British Southern accent, sir, to prove what you just said?
I'm gonna ask you a question. No, I cannot.
Yeah.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you a question. Can you show me the Southern drawl without British influence?
Yes.
Please
In the
show it to me.
video, look, in the video that you were going to play,
Watch this.
she clearly said that the people took the Southern drawl, right? Because if you speed it up, it starts to sound like a British London accent.
Okay.
Did she not say that first?
Listen what he's saying. Explain the video. Explain the video.
I said that in the video that you said you were going to show, you said if you speed up the Southern drawl, it tends to sound like a London British accent.
Okay.
Did you not say that?
And now he explained it.
Yeah, you running out of any side question.
No, I'm letting Cuz get it all that diarrhea out of his mouth, Cuz. So when I start talking, Cuz don't cut me off. I'm gonna explain the video and I'm gonna show you how. No, don't run out of
You can't explain something. All you gonna do is say something you didn't say.
Hey, so look. So now, what she's going to say when she starts talking about the Southern drawl, she's gonna talk about the people that came from Europe to the United States of America, and she's gonna talk about how Goddamn, Cuz, talk. Say what you gotta say, Cuz. You explain what she's saying. I'm gonna wait till you
Let
done.
me hear what she said.
Let
me hear what she said.
No, hold on.
on.
No, we gonna do that. But this is how you can understand the people that's talking, because both of us accusing people of stuff, right? I want you to listen to what he said. I want you to listen to what he said and how he explained the video. Then I'm gonna explain the video, and then when you get your understanding, then you can see which one of us you understand. All right, go ahead, Spook. Explain what you heard.
I don't have to. I'm gonna tell you exactly what she said.
Okay.
I have to explain nothing.
All right.
She said, if you speed up the Southern drawl, it sounds like a British accent. Not that the British accent slowed down sounds like a Southern drawl. So play it. So let's put it.
All right. So now I'm gonna explain what she said. I'm gonna prove you wrong. Now what she gonna tell you is that the hold on, cuz it's my turn. Goddamn, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta say how he
Hey,
said.
you feel me? So what she's gonna tell you is that the first and second generation spoke just like the British, right? But then she gonna tell you their children don't speak like them. They start. Let me turn this nigga down, cuz. God damn. Hey, then she'll tell you that their children accents start to change from them. Watch this.
It's like any generation, it's time to go down.
Here we go. Let me see. They won't be able to hear it. She would.
But the primary reason, most people don't realize that the American Southern accent is not a sign of ignorance, but actually the fact that, according to labels, we're the only people left in the United States who generally still sound like I am.
Hey, can you mute though? Because when you talk, we can't hear. I'm playing on the phone that we on.
Yeah, I know.
I'm actually playing it, but and my other one I got the stream on.
Listen to native-born Southern speakers. The average Southerner tends to sound more like this. Look,
Hey, Spook, can you send a video to Scooter? I'm driving right now. Send it to Scooter so Scooter can hear it too, cuz.
we call this Midnight Magnolia Song because you speed up that Southern drawl over time. Most people don't realize that people that came here from Europe were largely from the United Kingdom. So when they got here, they said, along the lines of their speaking tones. But that's the first and second generations coming off of those, not their children. Other than the first generations, the kids don't quite sound like mom and dad anymore because because it's
I
not
can make
just
that
a
not
flat
true.
God
allegation.
damn.
For the simple fact that British people don't say y'all.
All right,
So
cool. That's
when you got
fine.
the
That ain't what we talking about. We talking about this video
when you say,
specifically.
so I don't care what part of Britain you from, you would never pick up y'all.
All right, you right. You right. Okay, hold on.
But that's
That's way
that's
different.
different
The
because
whole thing is about the southern accent.
Yeah, right. We talking about a southern accent, not just y'all.
Yeah. So she's talking about the southern accent. She's just showing.
but with that y'all thing, that could be like a cultural thing. Like, you know,
It is.
younger people will pick up and start saying hip slang, and they'll interject that into their shit, and then before you know it, they saying y'all over there.
That
The
shit
majority of the
could
people
have
might
came around
not
in the
say y'all,
1800s.
but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's no different how you got
How far down we going?
soul food chicken and then how you got Korean fried chicken.
yeah.
Yeah, we understand that.
Hello. Hey, babe.
Well,
on my way
technically-
home, my club brother had came.
Technically, here it is something.
We on, we're not too far from the house. My phone ain't got number like 5%.
Nah, you
Everything
just want
okay?
them out of fried chicken, right? Didn't say you guys did.
Hey, look. After he get off the phone, I'm gonna press play. So I just want him to hear this before he get up out the car.
Alright, baby.
So they think you on three-way. That's what it was.
What happened?
Hold on, here we go.
Like this, what we call this Moonlight Magnolia drawl, because if you speed up that southern drawl, over time it rapidly becomes a British accent. Most people don't realize that people that came here from Europe were largely from the United Kingdom. So when they got here, this was more along the lines of the speaking tones. But that's the first and second generations coming off the boats, not their children. By the third and fourth generations, the kids don't quite sound like mum and dad anymore because they're starting to develop a slight elongation of the way they talk. What's what they call the Virginia Tidewater accent. It's not a complete southern drawl because that's a port area. But as you go farther, the accent tends to get thicker, deeper, richer by Arkansas, Alabama, Georgia. Heck yeah, you got to put it on southern drawl. But people don't realize that in most
So, do you hear what she said? So that doesn't have nothing to do with, she didn't say nothing about indigenous people. She said, the reason why she said that's a support area, that's the area of the people still coming from the boats. So they constantly get renewed with fresh accent. So the accent really don't change.
Who said anything about the shit was about the southern accent? What you talking about this? I asked you what the southern accent. You just say
The southern accent came from white people. White people. White.
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. You
Cuz.
sound like an indoctrinated fool.
Hey, look. I'll send you the video yourself. You get on some of this comment. Cuz is so slow. He think just because they developed here, but it started with motherfuckers from Britain in Europe.
Whoever y'all to get your name, bro. I would rather you let the video and listen to it yourself.
Yeah, I just listened to it.
You heard it clearly?
Yeah, I heard it clearly.
Because I couldn't hear shit.
Now he said y'all wasn't gonna be at the end, but I heard it over here. And like I feel like, me personally, I feel like they that like you say, that shit came because the black people, they ain't even really speak English like that. So when the white people came over, like the slave traders and all that, they started goddamn speaking that southern drawl shit.
You done fucked up now. You said black people was his slave.
So you on the same boat as this. I would like for y'all to tell me what part of Europe does the southern drawl come from? Go.
It come from, I'm gonna tell you right now, the southern drawl accent developed over 100 years in the American South. Linguistics, it came from a mixed influence rather than the
No. I'm not asking about the development. I don't care about the development.
What the fuck?
Where does it originate? There should be.
Okay, it say the major influence.
People and
If you talk about Italian,
the major influence
Irish,
of the southern drawl settlers from parts of England, especially southern England, western England, brought the English accent that influenced the split in the colonies. Immigrants from Scotland, Ireland, they contributed patterns to it.
So you all with two different accents, bro. Now you're talking about an English accent. I said the southern drawl.
That's what he reading. God damn.
You just said the English, nigga.
The
I can
English,
fucking hear.
no, the English brought the language over here. When the English brought it, when they brought it.
So you didn't just say the English accent. You didn't just read that.
I'm finna read you exactly what I said. Settlers from parts of England, especially southern and western England, brought the English accents that influenced speech.
Yeah, okay. Okay, wrong. I just said it. So we're not talking about the English accent. We're talking about the southern drawl.
You can't get to the southern. You got to, hey, you got to have parents before you can have a baby, bro. You can't just come up with a southern. Ain't no way you can just come up with something without it originating from somewhere, bro. I don't understand that.
Hold on, bro. I know you're not familiar. Are you familiar with what dramatic sounds like?
Am I familiar with dramatic sounds? You exit with them. You say, am I familiar with what dramatic sounds like?
Yeah. Are you familiar with a German? How Germans talk? Are you familiar with that terminology?
Yes, actually I am. I lived in Germany for a year with my dad in the military, so I'm actually. I know how to shite, so I know how to count German. I got to do it. So how does it sound?
Does it sound like a German accent or something?
You said, does a German accent sound like a Southern accent?
Does the German language, right? Because all this stuff, but if you said that we can't just talk about the Southern drawl without talking about English, right? So the English, right? Ancestors, the Germanic people, right? Does this sound like a Southern accent or an accent?
You can't say that because over time, sounds develop and turn into different things, bro. Like, of course, they're not going to sound.
You just read, but you just read that this is what it is.
I said that would influence it. I see that you like to put words in people's mouth. You've been doing that to me all day. You've been doing that to me all day, bro. You like to change it up that I did not say. Say I said. Hey! I did not say that they did. I said they influenced. I said that they influenced the language. You said I said that they came over here with it.
Yeah, that's what I just said. You said, yeah.
Hey, so look.
Hey, I'm starting to see some shit, bro.
Hey, in this video, she tells you. Watch this. And we didn't get to the part where she mentioned the Italian.
It seems like you want to skip over where the shit come from and go just straight to what it is right now. Like what was developed.
That's
by the
what you want to do.
I asked a specific question. I asked you, where does the Southern drawl come from? What part, meaning what people? Because hold on, bro.
I was telling you.
You said you seen the pattern. You said you seen the pattern. I'm pretty sure you don't see no pattern.
Okay.
You're not answering no question. Now I want to talk about an English accent, and that wasn't what I asked. I asked about a Southern drawl.
But
y'all was supposed to be saying, oh, the people right here in Norway.
Okay. So instead of breaking it, okay, I got you. So instead of breaking it down, I'll just say, okay, the people that started was the Southern England, the Scotland, the Ireland, the English speakers, contact among English speakers, enslaved Africans, and other groups influenced the vocabulary.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Y'all said that if the Southern drawl comes from English, like y'all was like to break down the Southern drawl without English. So y'all insinuated that this accent is an English accent, right? Y'all insinuating, right?
No, I'm saying like
the Southern drawl is a mixed drink, cuz.
Okay, so you can even put it like this from New York, and you even gotta go across the motherfucking water. The way how New Yorkers talk and the way how Southerners talk is different. It's not because the language from over there, it's the part of the country that you in.
So distinctive, this accent is so distinctive. That's what I'm saying. I get that. I don't think y'all get what I'm asking.
But okay, so you can say it. You can say the same thing. I understand. Like for me, I can say that about a motherfucking West Coast accent. That accent is way more distinctive to me. Cause I'm from the South. That shit, you know what I mean? A New Yorker's accent. A motherfucker from goddamn Memphis or something with that. How the Sexy Red and all them bitches talk. That crazy talk. Like it's where you at is gonna make your lingo sound different because of the people, like how you brung up around it. You know what I mean? that don't mean that the English is still fucking English, but the way that it sounds gonna be totally different being on the region, the part of the
Well, I
country.
don't know how y'all keep jumping to English. I'm trying to understand what it's
Southern fucking drawl is English. Hey, how can you not?
one thing. That's it.
But Southern drawl is English. You're not speaking Southern drawl in Spanish. Like that's where it comes from. It's English language. Like you speak Southern drawl using English. You know, I don't speak Southern drawl talking Portuguese. Like you said, where it come from? It come from the goddamn English language. The people in the South of America, we pronounced it and made it popular, made it to our own. That's like asking where French and Creole come from, but the people in New Orleans, they talk a different type of Creole and French than the Haitians do. You know what I mean? So we gonna say that Creole don't come from the Haitians, it come from the goddamn French Quarter in New Orleans. You know what I mean? That's like that, bro. Like Creole in Creole in Haiti and Creole in fucking New Orleans. What's the difference? It's the dialect. It's the way that you use the shit. It's the same language.
Now
That's
watch
like
this.
the different kinds of Spanishes. You got different dialects of Spanish,
Right.
but it's all fucking Spanish.
But in here, what she said is closer to the water, it is not as thick. She said as you come into the interior,
Yeah.
Louisiana, Alabama,
Georgia.
it get thicker, deeper, richer. In the same video.
Yeah.
And then when in Louisiana, they tell, hey, you from New York? Nah, I'm from New Orleans. The reason when she say that is because of the Italians. Look, watch this.
Cases in Louisiana, many of the native speakers don't sound like that. They just sound like this, I guarantee, especially around bayous. So you speak up in South Louisiana, Acadian, Creole accent. Over time, it becomes enfoncé, French, with, of course, certain exceptions in New Orleans, which tend to sound more like New Yorkers because of the Irish and the Sicilian Italian influence. So they tend to sound a bit more like this. And people tend to get a little confused because they think, what, you from New York?
culture
No,
took over
I'm
what
from
part?
North.
Like
Why?
all this shit wasn't together. Like
Right.
New Orleans was ran by somebody way over there. This part was ran by these people, so they influenced.
It changed the accent.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to tell him. And I'm asking. Look, if you say you was from here, okay, cool. This your land, okay, cool. How did your language influence the English language? You can't say, even though white folks stole your history, all right, cool. There's no way they can steal your history without you still influencing theirs. Unless none of y'all fought back. The only way they can steal 100% of you, only their influence on you, not yours on them, if y'all didn't fight back. Then that make you the Vaseline people. Y'all was walking around with greased cheeks.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of motherfuckers was, except for motherfuckers like Nat Turner and motherfuckers that was gonna rebel. But most of them, that's all we did was get fucked. We couldn't do shit.
Motherfuckers was fighting. They was scared.
I feel like Kanye West when he said slavery was a choice.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like that.
Well, honey, I fuck with it. Oh, no wonder why I got quiet. Cuz ain't on the phone. Let me call Cuz back.
I feel like that bitch is...
Yeah.
There you go. Hold on, let me merge you back. Hey, look, and everything he read and what he read, the video spoke of those same people, cuz. The Italians. It spoke about the Irish. They influenced the Southern drawl in certain parts.
Because they own that
I don't know
shit.
what you're talking about, bro. I don't know
In the
what name
video.
you're talking about.
All right, no problem.
No. In the video, she said if you speed up the Southern drawl, you get those languages. And then she started talking about different accents across America. She talked about different accents across America.
And you know what also she
I don't
said?
know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Okay. She also said
You
that,
taking one thing. Hold on. You taking one thing she said, just like how you would take the end, right? The end or the whole end, right? What she said at the end again, Flip?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly saying what she said. You niggas keep trying to make some other shit with the fuck y'all niggas want to say. She said what she said. You say what she said, it's not what you say.
want to do a shot instead of we can do a shot instead of gas. Stop, get one. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Hey, so look, and another thing she said, when you said speed it up, she said the languages started to slow down.
She said they started to lose the languages once the people was here in America for so long, and y'all agreed to that.
I got you.
She said you no longer sound to start like mom and dad anymore. This is exactly what she said. So these are people that's coming from London, coming here. She said the second generation, they start to come to the American accent. They don't sound like the accent that they have from over there. So how are you getting that the Southern accent is English and British and all that? And she said none of that shit.
No, yeah, you're right. They was the third and fourth generation Americans. They was born over here.
Right, they was born over here.
In America.
So hold on.
So technically they
so
are
Americans.
Americans. Technically they are Americans.
Ooh, look at that.
So that ain't what we talking about, man. I don't know what talking American. So they American. What are you talking about?
No, you were saying like how the lady said the third and the fourth generation then started talking like they people. That's the first and second generation that was talking like that, but the third and the fourth generation, like I say, they was born in America, so technically they was American.
So they're gonna be absorbed to where they at as they grow up. They friends around them, because it's no different from like how you got Mexicans that come here, and some of the first generations they be here. They can grow up here and they don't even like to speak Spanish. They speak English, right?
But the second and third and fourth are still European white people that we're talking about.
All I'm trying to make what's an example is
See?
this still happens today.
He said
right?
He didn't say that. I said it said that, and he gonna say, nah, you lying.
No, I said I'm not trying to get caught up in because you said that they come in here with the accent. That's the way you said.
It developed here, but it developed with the people that came here. Their children start to develop it.
Okay, so I finally get it. I finally get where you said. Now, when you just said that, I finally get where the confusion coming in. You thinking that, and Cozy said that they brung the fucking accent over here, but
that's what he's been saying the whole time.
That's not what I've been saying.
I don't think that's what he was saying. He's saying that the white people that came over here, and when they've been over here, they learned they got the southern drawl from being over here over time. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Exactly. So that means the southern drawl is American. That accent is American.
Okay, look,
I
can give you that. I can agree with you on that.
I agree with
I agree. I'm agreeing with you. I can agree with you on that.
Hey, look,
I agree with
you're
that.
right. The southern draw is American, but the language they speaking is not. The fuck?
And I definitely agree with you. The southern draw is from America, from the South. Now I give you that 100%. You warned me with that argument.
And it's from white people, white American, not Negro American.
Now I agree with that one too.
Well, if you agree with that one, then you're gonna be an idiot.
Wait, you? Hey, so you think black people started the southern draw? Black people were still trying to learn how to speak English when them crackers was over here whooping them and talking to them like that.
Put it like this: Don't America have an indigenous language here?
Yeah, but I got that right here pulled up, and it's not America does not have a specific language. Like it doesn't have an original language. It says
when your enemy, when you read a file from your enemy, that's trying to convince you otherwise, they'll tell you stuff like that. The history doesn't support that. See what I'm saying? So again, there is a language here that's considered a business language, right? And it has more than enough evidence behind it. It has nations behind it. It has government system. It has all kind of shit behind it. You know what I'm saying? But they just made a fucking dictionary book and called it English, and not everybody in America.
Hey, but
see that magic trick? Have you ever been to a magic show, my nigga?
Hey, listen, wait.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's the best magic trick you have ever seen.
Bro, and I'm 100% with you right now. That's why I want to stop you. Because me personally, I don't believe a fucking thing that these crackers have given us from a religion. Like, everything that they've given us is a lie. I don't believe nothing. Like, from the book, I don't believe anything that these crackers have given me, bro, from religion to politics to nothing. Because everything they were doing, they were playing in the left hand all the while they doing something else with their right hand. So they, like my dog saying, Like you think I'm a slave? You think a bitch that hates you, hate your motherfucking guts all the time? You think they're gonna give you the keys to heaven? You think they're gonna show you how to make it to heaven and they don't like you? Like using that Bible, they just use that shit as mind control to control people. Like
They don't. So
I
think
don't
about
believe.
it when it comes to the history. So hold on.
Oh yeah,
Keep
the
that
history.
same
I don't believe
perspective.
history. I don't believe none of the history. None of this shit. I don't
But
believe.
hold on. What I'm saying is you got to keep that same perspective because if they can deceive you in other stuff, and we see them doing it, deceiving us.
Bro, I believe they stole all our history, everything. I don't believe none of their history is right. Like you said, who's to say left is left? Who's to say right is right? That's how I think. Like they made this shit. They over life they came up with right is right, left is left, up is up, and down is down. How I know that left is not right for real? You know, but it's just this world is all about perception. If enough people perceive shit one way, that's what it is. That's what's fucked up. Me and you can have the right answer to a question, but if 1,000 motherfuckers got the wrong answer, that 1,000 motherfuckers is right in today's society because perception run everything. But like you say, I don't believe shit, history. I don't believe nothing that these crackers have given us. Everything that they given us in the books, I consider it a lie. You know what I mean? So I agree with you on that part, bro.
Hey, bro, look, we about to get up in this thing real quick. Bro just got out. We about to take a freedom shot.
Yeah, I just got out of jail. Fucking jailbird all over again. Tired of this shit. I ain't going back.